It is a beautiful morning, Sonder fam. Happy Monday. It's going to be a marvelous Monday, and you are starting it with a wonderful mindfulness activity, coloring in your journal. You're going to get your brain set for a positive week. And I am so glad that you are here with us this morning. I am Jennifer Ogilvy. Oh, I just saw somebody who is also from the Dallas area. I'm dialing in to you from Dallas. Kate is saying it is patio weather, and that is so true. I said April is kind of known as the month that it's almost time to start complaining about the heat. So we are so glad to have you join us today. Karen, another fabulous facilitator. She's going to pop on and give you a wave maybe. I think I could see her camera. There she is, coming to you as a super early bird. in in California. She's on West Coast time, so I know we've got some West Coasters joining her. You guys probably just kind of crawled out of bed. I've been up for a little bit on the second cup of coffee, so make sure you've grabbed your coffee or your tea or lemon water, however you start your day. Um, a couple of little housekeeping bits. You are automatically entered into the self care gift raffle by your attendance this morning. We will have the chat going, but I want to encourage you to feel free not to participate if you need to just really focus on your uh, practice of coloring. um, Sitting with coloring is kind of like a yoga practice. It is meditative for your brain. It kind of puts your brain in a sense of calm. And so if you are really active going back and forth between chat and that might not be what you need at this moment. Now that said, feel free to share in the chat as things come up this morning. You probably know by now that video recordings of these events are now available. And Karen will drop that into our chat toward the end of our time together, and you can access any of the previous recordings, and that's kind of helpful. But I need to let you know, the chat box does not exist in the renderings. The chat just doesn't transfer over into our videos, so that part will not be there. And then some things like I think our coloring social is a little awkward when because some of it just doesn't get into the video, like at the end when we have our optional sharing and that kind of thing. So just that kind of warning for that. Um, as I just said, toward the end, we will have a time of optional sharing if you feel like turning your camera on and showing your progress so far. But that is completely optional. I get that it's early and you guys may be not quite ready to be camera visible. So anyway, let's get going with our social this morning. So I'm really excited about our new theme, Radiance. I think we're going to have such positive things come out of our work this month as we take care of ourselves through the lens of radiance. As you know, when you attend a social, we always have a activity based around our monthly theme. So we're going to do that this morning. Then we're going to kick off our coloring, have time to share, and then we will close it up. I'll share a playlist, and then we'll share those links that will allow you to access the recordings later. So turn to a notes page, or maybe you can use the scratch sheet that is on, the side of your weekly spread. Let's see if I can get my camera right. Anyway, this section right there. And we're going to take a moment. I want you to think about one, two, three people, couple people in your life, and write down a thing that you love about them and take it to the next step, right? What they love about you and how that shows radiance in our lives. Remember that those that you love also love you and you reflect radiance back and forth to one another. So I'm going to play a song while you respond to this radiance prompt. Kate is going to go look and find her colored pencils. Apparently, the kids have run off with them. And I will check back in with you after this song. Okay, I hope that you were able to um, tap into finding that person or people in your life that just exudes radiance. And keep those people in mind as you travel through the theme this month and discover more radiance in your life. All righty. Well, here is our fun coloring page this month. I've seen many people already posting that they had so much fun doing her, and we're going to take a look. I pulled this up. I thought it was kind of fun. I'm not sure if she's a nymph or a garden fairy, but I love this. At the edge of the garden, where the line between the tended and untended garden begins to blur, is where the garden fairies live. These small magical beings are the guardians of nature and all things natural. Also known as earth elementals, fairies are related to gnomes, pixies, wood nymphs, and little brownies. And I just thought that was kind of a fun fact about those little garden fairies. And I'm kind of leaning into that as I tackle this coloring page this month with our springtime and all the radiance that comes with that. I pulled some beautiful renderings from Sonder Club of people who have already started working on their pages or finished them, just so that you could see how different they all look. There's no right or wrong way. There's markers and pencils and glitter pens being used. Aren't they gorgeous? Just those, anything with the floral really pops. And I had a couple of other things I wanted to share. Look at this little gal on the left. Katie said, I thought she needed just a little more. And you can see she's put a little skirt on her and drew like an arm in the back. I thought that was kind of fun. And then I love this next one that was shared because I had mentioned earlier, this is truly a meditative practice. What it does for your brain is so good. It calms it down so that you have your fight or flight hormones leveled out. But look at what Valerie wrote about her coloring in the right. I realized the way that I was coloring was a metaphor for my life. I make things more time consuming and tedious by getting too detailed and wanting to be perfect. I decided to color large swatches of the page with one color, and I love how it turned out. Plus, it was more enjoyable and relaxing. So, a big message from sitting with that coloring page. Valerie discovered some things about herself, and I thought that was definitely worth sharing with you this morning. About a year ago, we also had this lovely lady, and I went and found some of those images for inspiration. Um, because the vibe was the same to me. This is from about a year ago, and you can see it is inspired by this beautiful statuary. So that's kind of a fun thing. And then here are just two different approaches to finishing up. You can see on the left, someone kept it very simple, just did the hair and the lips and left the rest alone. And then the one on the right had such a impressionistic feel to me, maybe a little Picasso. And I just wanted to share that as another way to approach your page. So there's some ideas for you, and I'm going to leave our coloring page up and we're going to get going with some music. I will check back in with you in just a few. You guys take a deep breath. Another deep breath. And enjoy. I'm just going to check in, make sure everybody's doing great. Remember when you are doing your coloring practice to be very mindful of your breathing. Try to slow it down and take really deep, full breaths. It will really help relax your mind and help you focus on your uh, coloring. Um, do you notice that your body has kind of shifted through your practice this morning? Be mindful of your um, demeanor and how you are calming your soul so that you can be a force of radiance out in the world. I'm going to go ahead and play some more music, and I would encourage you to really pay attention to your body, your shoulders, and how you're physically feeling as you continue your practice this morning. righty, guys. If you are comfortable and want to come on camera and show your progress so far, feel free to do that. I noticed in our chat comments that some of you guys were so excited to sort of reframe how you approach your page. That you enjoyed doing the blocking, um, and I think that that's pretty cool, to discover what is working for you. It's all about the process of coloring. Look at you guys. Awesome. Oh, well, I see a back background. That is real. A little nighttime garden fairy. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. There's Christine, Sherry, Anne. I see you guys. Angela's got hers showing. I like seeing your smiles really more than the coloring, but I love your pages. Oh, all different rainbow hues. See, you're making it your own. It's all about that self practice and what you need, about the process, not the end result. So pat yourself on the back for taking time for yourself this morning. Looks fabulous, everybody. Thank you for sharing. Be sure to throw these in Sonder Club as well. I think everybody would love to get the inspiration. I'm going to take a quick little snap of all of us, and it looks great. Hey, Anne. All right, you guys. Let's see. Let me get back over here, and we'll get back to this. There we go. All righty. Well, I kind of hate to tell you this, but our time has kind of wrapped itself up today. And I want to thank you for coming. If you are not part of the Sonder Club, you can scan that right there, and it will take you to Sonder Club, and you can load that up on your phone and be part of that awesome community. And then there is the QR code for our survey. So, you get a survey request every time you do a Sonder Social, and that's a great place for you guys to throw in your ideas for other things that you'd like to see within the Silk and Sonder community. Um, Really, you guys end up driving what we do. This coloring social was actually started because it was requested that we create something for you to have intentional time carved out. So, a direct result from the Silk and Sonder family. I am so glad that you joined us today. I'll get Karen will you can see if you scroll through the chat, she's dropping a lot of the links there. So the link to our YouTube channel is there. If you missed something or you want to check out another social, that's awesome. You can do that. There will be one more coloring social this month. If you want to come back and color with me, I'll be facilitating that one. It might be a little bit of a repeat of information, but the music's great and the community is even better. And then finally, as promised, there's the music that we listened to today. If you would like to maybe snap a picture of that list, and you can create your own little chill out, radiant, sunshiny, bright, light music. I'm reluctant to share my Spotify. If you've been to one of my socials before, I always share that my husband and I share a Spotify account, and nobody needs to have to weed through what Jim Ogilvy chooses to listen to. So I'm going to save you from that. You can snap those pictures. You guys, thank you for joining this radiant group this morning. It is going to be a marvelous Monday because you took time for yourself to have some mindful meditation. And I applaud you for that. And I will see you next time around. You guys have a great, great week.
You're better than the best. I'm lucky just to linger in your light. Cooler than the flip side of my pillow. That's right. Completely unaware. Nothing can compare to where you send me. Lets me know that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay in the moments when my good times start to fade. You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. Even when you're gone, somehow you come along just like a flower poking through the sidewalk crack. And just like that, you steal away the rain. And just like that, you make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. Don't know how I live without you, 'cause every time that I get around you, I see the best of me inside your eyes. You make me smile. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. You make